So, a bunch of new projects. So here we got what looks to be an old snowblower engine. Really old, 10 horsepower Briggs. Muffler is actually loose. It's kind of rare. Usually those things are seized up on them. You actually have to cut them off and then chisel out that piece that goes inside there. Updraft carburetor. I checked everything. Everything's good. Just needs a fuel line, and I'm gonna put some gas in later. See if it starts. It has spark and everything. Even has a little handle on it. So yeah, it's got really good compression. Feels like the starter clutch sounds good. Then we got one of these twin-cylinder Briggs and Strattons. We tore down the tractor. It was his dad's tractor. This one he had this engine for a while. He just didn't run it. This is actually his dad's tractor that he was going to take to a junkyard or something like that. He gets like a whole bunch of them and stuff. And he usually just, I don't know, takes it to a junkyard or something like that. I'm not really sure the whole story behind it, but he said we could take any parts off we wanted, and we started up and ran it. Ran pretty good and stuff, but decided to pull the motor off. And that's what we did. It's a Briggs industrial commercial engine, 17 horsepower twin. And don't get this mixed up with any other 17 horsepower single cylinder motor, because I tell you what, these things have a shit ton more torque than them other 17 horsepower engines. 17 horsepower Tecumseh. Tell you what, that I have inside the shop there. It's just a flathead on each side. Don't know what we're gonna do with the engine yet, but at least we have it, you know. It's worth money. And back behind her, that's actually not a transaxle, that's a hydrostatic transmission right there. It's one of the newer ones. You know, I'm actually just probably gonna get the pressure washer out today. I'm gonna pressure wash all this shit down. You know, make it look much nicer and stuff. I'm not sure about that one, but we can. But this is actually just all oil and all that other good stuff on there. So, you know, what I'll do is actually I'll bolt down those headers there, and all I gotta do is not spray towards the headers. And this actually also has a fuel pump on the carburetor. Right here, it's actually vacuum powered. It's pulled by crankcase ventilation from, you know, the pistons moving. And it actually pulls a vacuum from the gas tank and you feeds the carburetor. So technically I could put a gas tank all the way, let's say I put that engine all the way up there or something, like just for some reason, like I put it up on a bench or something that's all the way up there, put the gas tank all the way down here, it would suck the fuel right up. So yeah, it's pretty much what I'm working on. Got a whole bunch of other shit we pull off the tractors there, solenoids, wiring harness. It's all stuff that you pull off, and belt tensioners, pulleys. This is the bottom pulley. Decided I should keep that key ignition switch. He's got all unplugged, and if you did want to use that wiring harness over, it'll be a bitch to get everything back wired up again. Because this was actually a more modern tractor, not new, but modern. That's for sure. So, yeah.